Аз готова. Здрав будь.
Зештитель. Приказание.
Да.
Зештитель. Здрав будь. Ас готов. Собиратель. Да.
Приказание. Аз готова.
Приказание. Ас готов. Здравствуй, да.
Аз делаю. Приказание. Делаю. Правильно. Да.
Ас делаю. Собиратель. Собиратель.
Аз готова. Да. Собирать. Правильно. Зыждительница. Приказание. Собирательница. Здрав будь. Приказание.
Здравствуй.
Аз готова.
Собиратель.
Здрав будь.
Собиратель. Приказание. Зештитель. 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 Лесоруб. Да.
Собирательница.
Ас готов. Приказание. Да. Здрав лесоруб. Ас готов. Приказание. Ас готов.
Собирательница. Да. Охотница.
Да. Здрав лесоруб.
Приказание.
Да.
Да. Тотчас. Правильно. Аз готова.
Ас готов. Сделаю. Приказание.
Здрав сделаю. Тотчас сделаю.
Здравствуй. Собиратель.
Да. Приказание. Делаю. Охотница. Тотчас. Правильно. Аз
Да.
готова.
Приказание. Готов.
Да. Тотчас делаю. Рыбачка. Приказание. Делаю.
Ас собиратель. Да.
Аз
Охотник.
готова. Тотчас. Собирательница.
Приказание. Собирать. Здравствуй. Приказание.
Охотница.
Да. Собиратель. Ас тотчас. Делаю. Приказание.
Здрав будь. Аз
Лесоруб.
готова. Здрав будь. Зыждительный. Приказание.
Здравствуй.
Да. Аз делаю. Лесоруб. Приказание. Да. Правильно. Охотница.
Ас готов.
Охотница. Здрав будь. Аз готова. Да.
Ас готов. Да. Приказание. Охотник. Да. Охотник.
Аз
Охотник.
готова.
Здравствуй. Охотник. Приказание. Охотник. Собиратель. Здравствуй. Ас готов. Ас да? Тотчас делаю.
Да. Собирать. Лесоруб.
Да. Тотчас сделаю. Здравствуй. Да.
Охотница.
Ас готов. Приказание. Собиратель.
Приказание.
Да. Охотник. Здравствуй. Собиратель.
Здрав будь. Зыждите. Лесоруба. Да.
Охотник. Приказание.
Здрав будь. Аз готова.
Собиратель. Да.
Собирательница.
Приказание.
Приказание.
Собиратель.
Ем. See that you're muted. You're busy. Shut too. What's going on?
Ас готов.
Здравствуй.
Собиратель.
Nice.
Да,
I was gonna
готов.
ask.
Лесоруб.
Аз готова.
Правильно.
I'm going to get
Делай,
Cecily
да?
from work in like
Лесоруб.
30 minutes or something.
Правильно. Сделай, лесоруб. Приказания. Да, делаю.
Maybe we could run some
Лесоруб.
repo.
Аз да. Правильно. Лесоруб.
Ас готов. Зештите.
We could get Elliot in.
Да.
Elliot
Лесоруб.
said he was going to be on. Probably playing some Hogwarts in a while.
Здравствуй.
Well,
Приказание.
said that a while ago,
Лесоруб.
but
Лесоруб. Приказание. Здрав. Да.
gotcha.
Аз готова. Лесоруб.
Да.
Здрав будь.
Приказания. Ас готов. Делаю. Лесоруб. Лесоруб. Делаю.
Sure.
Приказания.
Правильно. Лесоруб. Да. Приказание. Зыждительница.
Okay.
Аз готова.
Well,
Сейчас делаю.
I'll
Зыждительница.
we'll touch base again when I pick Cecily up and
Готова. Здрав будь.
see if what he wants to do. Dude, I've been playing.
Зыждительница.
I jumped back into Uncharted 2 this evening. Man, these games are so
Аз
freaking fun.
готова. Здрав будь.
Like they're a little, you know, they're a little old. At least the first one is like, eesh. Like the first one is fun,
Приказание.
but it's kind of unplayable.
Зештите.
The second one is much
Да.
better,
Зештите.
I think, in
Зештите.
probably across the board. But so I'm playing through it right now. But even it has a little bit of like old jankiness to it. Yeah, but like it's a fun kind of funk, you know. And like you gotta take it with, you know, as a 16-year-old game, which is what it is. So it's pretty fun though. I'm enjoying it. And honestly, like on one hand, I'm really enjoying playing through these first three,
Лесоруб.
and I'm obviously gonna finish playing through them. But on the other hand, I'm like waiting with bated breath to be done with the third one so I can get to 4. 4 is supposed to be absolutely incredible.
Приказание.
Like incredible in the story department, in the visuals department, in the gameplay, just like a huge leap. I mean, it's the first and only PS4 Uncharted game. The others are on PS3. So, like a big leap. So I'm really excited to get to it.
Здравствуй.
Зыждительница.
Ас готов. Приказания.
Зыждительница. Зыждительница.
Да. Зештите. Лесоруб. Здравствуй. Ас готов. Приказания. Ас готов. Да. Приказания. Здравствуй.
Зыждительница. Аз готова. Да.
Birthday.
Здрав будь. Приказание. Аз готова. Да. Приказание.
Тотчас сделай.
Здрав будь.
Да.
Тотчас правильно.
Ас
Аз
готов.
делаю.
Да, делай. Здрав. Зештите.
Да. Аз готова.
Да. Ас готов.
Зыждительница. Приказание.
Лесоруб. Зештите.
Oh shoot! I'm about to be dead.
Здравствуй. Ас готов.
Wait, I guess this is not where I'm supposed to be going.
Зештите. Приказание. Зештите. Лесоруб. Лесоруб. Зештите. Лесоруб. Ас готов. Собирать рудокоп.
Oh, there it is.
Да. Приказание. Рудокоп. Рудокоп.
Ас готова. Да, приказание. Рудокоп. Собирать рудокоп. Здравствуй.
Dude, this evening, I was listening to a playlist while I was cleaning up,
Ас готова. Заждительница.
and boy howdy, Everglow came on,
Готов. Зештите. Да. Зештите.
and I was like, shoot, I want to replay Still Play. But man, I've got so many other games going right now. It's so freaking good.
Рыбачка. Да,
Приказание.
ас готова.
Здравствуй. Приказание. Ас. Делай. Лесоруб. Рудокоп. Здравствуй. Ас готов.
Да,
Jeez.
Здравствуй. Зештите.
здравствуй. Ас готова. Приказание.
Зештите. Ас готов. Зештите.
Здравствуй. Ас готова. Заждительница. Рудокоп. Да,
Да. Зештите. Приказание. Ас готов. Зештите. Приказание.
ас готова.
Зештите. Рудокоп.
Bro, if Chloe shoots this guy, I'm gonna be pissed.
Здравствуй. Лесоруб. Зештите. Приказание. Зештите. Ас готов. Зештите. Приказание. Да, понятно. Сделаю. Да. Зештите. Здравствуй.
Get him out of there. But
Приказание. Да. Да. Зештите. 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 Здрав, зештите.
Bro, we're like the same height.
Ас готов. Зештите. Приказание.
you carry
Ас готов.
Dang, that's really sad for him.
the answer you're looking for.
Рудокоп тотчас сделаю.
Bonus.
Ас
You're not gonna
готов.
find it.
Зештите.
lead you right to it.
Приказание. Тотчас. Понятно. Да.
Здравствуй. Да.
Such.
Зештите. Зештите.
Приказание. Заждите.
Приказание. Здрав. Лесоруб. Зештите.
Я думал, да. You come with me. You.
Ас готов. Зештите.
Да.
Приказание.
Лесоруб. Заждите.
What's that way, doesn't it?
Во имя Господне. Слугам.
Ас готов.
Зештите. Да. Ас собираюсь. Тотчас сделаю. Да, понятно. Тотчас. Понятно.
Приказание. Здрав. Лесоруб. Зештите.
Здравствуй.
Лесоруб. Зештите.
Приказание. Готово.
Рудокоп.
Приказание.
Да. Здрав будь.
Приказание. Ас готов. Сейчас делаю. Здрав. Да.
What the
Тотчас
heck?
я собираюсь. Вашим услугам. Да. Приказание. Тотчас я во имя Господне. Понятно.
Да. Приказание.
Dude, so there's this Russian character, the bad guy in this game. Or I think he's Russian. Some sort of,
Делаю.
I don't know. Something along those lines. And his name is Lazarevich.
Да. Лесоруб. Зештите.
And he comes on screen, he's got this scarred face, and he starts talking. I'm like, why do I know that voice? Like, sounds look weirdly familiar.
Приказание.
I look him up. He is none other than extremely multi-talented Scottish actor Graham McTavish,
Правильно делаю.
playing a very convincing Russian.
Да, понятно. Тотчас сделаю.
Приказание.
It's like, what? That's why I knew his voice but couldn't place him, because it just didn't sound right.
Заждите. Приказание.
Very random.
Зештите.
Ooh.
Рудокоп.
Um,
Вашим понятно.
he's in, well, he's in several things, but he's in Outlander, and he's in House of the Dragon, and some other stuff. You'd probably know his face. He's
Заждите.
usually bald with a sort of a sticky outy beard.
Ас готов.
I don't know. That's Scottish, bald with a sticky outy beard. That's like the best I can do, really.
Ас делаю. Да. Делаю.
Во имя
It's not great. Oh, also speaking of games, the other day I was kind of thinking like, man, I could probably get myself a good, like fairly new PS5 game. Excuse me, bleh. Yeah, whatever. If I took these like 4 games that I had, that I like, 2 of which I have on PC and they're better on PC, and 2,
Зештите.
one that I actively didn't like when I tried playing it, and one that really wasn't necessarily all that interesting with, like, to me to begin with,
Зештите.
but it was The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for Xbox One. I found it at a pawn shop for $2 or $3,
приказание.
and that game, when it's at like game stores, is like usually 50, sometimes more, because it's a fairly sought after game, being like the last Spider-Man game that was released on Xbox. Plot twist: everybody says it's terrible. I didn't even bother trying it because I was like, I'm not buying this to play it. I'm buying it to take it to a game store and see what I can get for it. And so I took that, Sonic Frontiers, which I didn't like, and then 2 other games, and I took them. So I took them to 2 different game stores like a week and a half ago, and one of them said that we'll give you like $36 in store credit The other one said they'd give me $40 in store credit. I was like, okay, you know, I mean, might as well take the one that gives me $4 extra, but it depends on what they've got in stock, because if they've got something I want, then I'll take the store credit and do it. But they didn't, neither of them. So I kept the games, and I was like, I'll try again today, you know? So I went down to the one that offered me 40. I looked around, and I found God of War Ragnarok for 30. And I was kind of like, okay, one more, like maybe a $10, $15 game, I'll pay the difference. And so I found Sonic Origins, which is like 4 of the OG Sonic games remastered for modern hardware. And not remastered, like reskinned, but they're like widescreen, you know, like just some modern things. But they're mostly faithful to the originals. Anyway, that one was like 18. So I was like, okay, 30 and 18, that's 48. I'll pay the extra $8 or whatever, you know? And I take my games in, and I'm like, hey, you know, I want to sell these. And the guy goes through the process of like checking the system and everything, looking them up. He's like, all right, we can offer you $48. And I was like,